Learn how to draw and shade the front-facing human face, using a pencil, from memory, without relying on any reference pictures. Audience, through the use of the prescribed methodology at www.shankystudio.com, we have observed that 99% of the participating children age 7+, adults and novices, are able to draw portraits from the memory. Objective: after completing this exercise, you will be able to draw technically correct and aesthetically pleasing front-facing human faces, from memory, without relying on any reference pictures. Drawing from memory offers the ultimate freedom and joy of creation. Material required. 1. Scan the QR code for the link. Download and take prints of the practice sheets, HHAFP001 to HHAFP005. 2. A well-sharpened 2B pencil. 3. The expected practice time is 8 to 10 hours. Practice, that is, repetition, is the key. It's often said that you can learn to draw by drawing, just as we learn to write the alphabet. Methodology. 1. Analysis. Use HHAFP001 sheets for studying and analyzing the human head anatomy, from drawing and shading perspectives. 2. 2D drawing process. In practice sheet HHAFP002, refer to the drawing on the right, and draw the lines on the left side with a pencil, repeating 10 times. While practicing the drawing, take the help of an 8x5 grid, and observe and memorize the relative positions, angles, sizes, and shapes of the features and planes of the face. Start drawing the external envelope, that is, silhouette, and then focus on the inner micro details. Draw with a light hand, as the lines are just containers for shading to take place. 3. 3D shade process. In practice sheet HHAFP003, refer to the shading on the right, and shade the planes on the left side with a pencil, repeating 10 times. Identify the darkest planes first, and start shading them. While practicing shading, do observe, understand, and memorize the impact of light on the different planes of the face. For example, the planes facing the light will appear bright, while the opposite side will be dark. Plan your value palette based on the spectrum of light and shadow, which includes black, dark, light, and white tones. This value palette will serve as a guide for shading the portrait. Ensure that the shade value is correct, and matches the right side of the face. While using the 2B pencil, use the pressure and layering technique to darken the value of the shade. 4. Create portrait from memory. Once you are able to memorize the drawing and shading process, try to create a portrait from the memory, that is, without referring to the practice sheets. For your first few attempts, you may find it helpful to use the practice sheet HHAFP004 to draw the portrait. Practice it a couple of times and you will be able to draw the portrait from the memory, without relying on any reference pictures. 5. Create variations. After that, you may study the practice sheet HHAFP004, which has a single source of light, that is, on the top right corner. A single source of light will make the left portion of the portrait darker. Use practice sheet HHAFP005, and draw and shade the portrait with a single source of light. You may use your imagination, and change the portrait to a male, or female, or add a minor expression on the face, which we will discuss in the forthcoming tutorials. Similarly, you may learn the side pose by using the practice sheets HHASP006 to HHASP008. Conclusion: remember that learning to draw pencil portraits from memory takes time and dedication, but with acute observation and consistent practice, you can develop these skills easily. If you found this tutorial valuable, do share and spread the happiness to others. You may share your star rating and feedback at this QR code. Stay tuned for the next tutorial.